So this is your assignment. Some of you finished, some of you didn't, but you can always double check. So here, what can we throw out? Well, we can throw out this. Remember, we want to keep our equation balanced, so this can go out, and the minus 2 can go out. So what's x? Well, that's easy, right? This one is pretty easy. X equals 15. And if you wanted to check, right? Right? So if I know what x is. You guys are telling me x equals 15, so let's change it. 15 minus 2. And notice that it's the same as the other side. So 15 minus 2 is 13, which equals 13 on that side. So we know we're good. Again, this one, even before you start, you notice that 14, this expression is exactly the same expression as it's on the right side. So for this one, there are infinite number of solutions. There are infinite number of solutions. Right? Because no matter what you put in here, for G, both sides are going to be the same. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. So let's see, 14 minus G, 14 minus C. Let's make G equals 10. If G equals 10 and I substitute, I get 14 minus 10. On the other side, I get 14 minus 10. What's 14 minus 10? Well, it's 4, and 14 minus 10 on this side is 4. So let me pick another value for G. So let's pretend G, I don't know, I'm making this up. Let's say G is 8. Well, if G is 8, I get 14 minus 8 on this side. I get 14 minus 8 on this side. 14 minus 8 is 6, which is equals 6 on that side. So as you can tell, there's more than one solution. And in this case, infinite number. Alright, so let's continue. 6x plus 10 equals 10 plus 60. So if we talk about what we did, it's plus 10 and plus 10 goes away. We're left with 6x equals 60. So what number multiplied by x, number multiplied by 6 equals 60? Well, the only number that can work, what can we put in here? X has to be 10, right? So if I put 10 over here, is 6 times 10 60? Yes, it is. And it's the only number that's going to work. Let's see, over here the 8's are going to go away. Right, this 8's going to go away, this 8's going to go away. So we have 16 equals 2g, 2 times g. What can I multiply g? Sorry, what can I multiply 2 by to get 16? So the only number that g can be, g is equal to 8. Right, so if I put an 8 over here, does it work? Is 2 times 8 16? Yeah. So g has to be 8. This one becomes a little bit more interesting because there is no 8 here, right? So it's not like I can throw 8. So what we can do is I can break this 35 and I can call it 27 plus 8. So now, can I throw the 8 out? Yeah, I can throw this guy out. I can throw this guy out. And I get 3m equals 27. What number multiplied by 3, or 3 times what number, equals 27? So m has to equal that. What is this number here? What can I put in here so I get 27? 9. Here's the same thing. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. So we can add this. What's 23 plus 25? 23 plus 25 is 48. So let's write it like that first. Right? So now I can break 48 into 2 parts, into 24 and 24. So can I get rid of the 24? Yeah, this can go and this can go. So what do I have left over? I have 24 equals 5 times x. So what number times x? No, sorry. 5 times what number equals 24? So in your calculator, you can do 24 divided by 5. And 24 divided by 5 gives you 4.8. So x equals 4.8. Okay. Well, the next page. So the 12s can go. Me sobra. So 8 times what number equals 80? Well, the only thing it can be is a 10. Yeah? And in your calculator, you can do 80 divided by 8 and gives you 10. And that's how I found that number. Over here, the 7 can go and this 7 can go. So I have 15 equals 2 times G. So how do I find that number? 2 times ¿qué número? Me sale 15. 2 times what number is 15? So in my calculator, I'm going to do 15 divided by 2. And I get 7.5. So G equals 7.5. Here, so we did this in class, so we get half x minus 3 equals 20 minus 3. So I can take this and throw it away, take this and throw it away. So we have half times x equals 20. So remember, right? How can I use my calculator to find out un número multiplicado por half is 20? So in your calculator, you can do 20 divided by half, right? And that gives you 40. So x equals 40. So este número aquí es 40, it's 40. What do we have here? 10 plus 36, so the 36 se va, esto, that goes. So we have 10 equals 5x, or 5 times x. So 5 times what number is 10? What is this number here? So x has to be 2. Let's scroll down, bottom of, we have 4 more. Okay. So we have now this one, the 8 can go away. The 8 can go away. So we have 9m equals 27. So 9 times what number is 27? We know it's 3, but in your calculator you can do 27 divided by 9. And what that gives me? 3. So m, equals 3. Over here we have 4. So here we need to do the distributive property. So we get 4k. Right? And then plus 4 times 8 is 32 equals 24 plus 32. So the 32 can go away, right? The 32 can go away. And we have 4k equals 24. So 4 times what number is 24? So k, what does k have to be? K has to be what? And again, calculator, 4 divided by 24 divided by 4. And this is 6. So k has to be 6. So 4 times 6 equals 24. So the only number that we can put in here is 6. Let me do this one at the bottom. So 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times h is 5h equals 30 plus 45. So we can go and throw this out and throw this out. So I'm left with 5 times h equals 45. So what number multiplied by 5 gives me 45? So h has to what? Well, again, you can use a calculator. You can divide by 5. 45 divided by 5 and you get 9. So h is going to be 9. On the top, so 9 plus, and I'm going to write it like this because I think it's easier for you to see. And on the other side, I have 1/4 p. So remember when we circle? Remember we did this as circles? Right, so let me put those two together because they're the same. 1/4 plus 1/2. So let's add them together. So I have 92. 92 plus 3/4 p. And again, you can do this in your calculator. 1/4 plus 1/2. And you're going to see that it gives you 3/4. So 1/4 p plus 1/2 p is 3/4, 3/4 p. Right, so I'm going to add this and this. And then plus 92. Now if you look at them, are they exactly the same? There's 3/4 p, there's 3/4 p. There's 92, and there's 92. So what can P be? P can be, and we talked about it, when these two expressions are exactly the same, P can be any number. So how many solutions? What's the solution? What's the answer? There is infinite number of solutions. Okay, so that was our lesson today. Pretty cool, right?